I struggled with the idea of doing this video because I feel like no matter what I say, I just would never be able to fully articulate like what is happening right now in our country and how we're all like being affected by it right now. And it feels a little like disingenuous to sit here, with my coffee in my warm car in my quaint little coastal village, and talk about how am I helping, what am I doing, how's this affecting me? But I think those kinds of thoughts and that sentiment is part of the problem to begin with, is feeling this sense of like individualism to this extreme, combined with this like toxic idea of we're not enough, that we have to do it all ourselves. And that's why they've kept us fighting each other and continue to isolate and disempower us by creating systems that have made it really almost impossible to maintain community. And I also talk a lot about this in my other videos, but I am really, 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 really grateful for the internet and technology, because that is part of what is triggering this awakening process that we're all going through right now. Yes, some of us have been blind to the suffering of other people, or we, have like a certain like willful ignorance about what's been happening, and there has been some, sense of like denial and not wanting to deal with reality. And yes, certain things do go viral when they are more relatable to the masses of people. And sadly, some of that has to do with racism and propaganda and these like toxic ideas of us versus them, etc. But also part of the reason why we're reaching this tipping point has to do with our ability to share information in lightning speed and to see videos of what's actually happening in real time, and to be able to react, instantaneously, basically, especially within the communities where this is happening. People are able to organize and gather and communicate, and part of that is happening because of the technology that we have. And I'm just super grateful for that. It can be frustrating sometimes to see social media, being used, like weaponized against us, basically. But it is still a tool that we have access to, and I truly believe that it's going to be part of what enables us to dismantle the systems that are in place. I'm trying to be diplomatic about how I say this. And better our society for all of us, and to bring back a sense of community, both locally in like a micro kind of way, but also in a macro kind of way, even globally. It's so beautiful to see people in other countries protesting and talking and speaking out, you know. And I know a lot of us here in the United States are so grateful to see like the other people are on our side, and to feel supported and seen and heard and kind of validated, you know, in how we're feeling and like what we're going through. And today I've been, like I say, in trying to get ready to do this video and thinking about all these things, I've just really been beating myself up about, well, what can I actually do that would actually make a difference? And I've been in a phase lately of feeling like I'm just holding my breath, you know, just trying to kind of just make sure like my actual basic necessities are being met, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like I'm just in this sort of like this little bubble lately where I'm just like waiting, like don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing other than to just get through each day and take care of my body. I've been dealing with a lot of physical healing lately, and that's taken a lot of my energy and time and resources. And I know it's worth it. My brain continues to be more and more clear every day, and my health is getting better every day, but it's also been taxing in a way on my body to be detoxing and healing, and can be really draining going through that process. But right now I can feel myself switching gears again in this, you know, sort of like cycle I keep going through of returning to doing videos again, and getting back to finishing my website and all of the different like projects that I have started that have been on hold for a little while. And I think it's really easy to think that the things that we personally hold dear or enjoy, even, heaven forbid, is somehow like frivolous when we're going through like the early phases of Armageddon. But I actually believe that that's our most important work. Really, truly. That's what helps us stay grounded and to be able to be of service to other people, and to be able to hold space and keep a clear mind, and to be able to step up and be decisive and take action in those moments, to have that presence of mind to do that, and to have a physically well body to be able to literally stand up, you know, and take on some of the tasks as they come at us. And we're just not always going to be taking action and doing the physical things and doing the things that might look more important, or that might feel more obvious. That inner work, putting those roots down, healing our bodies, taking care of ourselves, nurturing ourselves, taking time to go within and have quiet and alone time and space is so necessary, like now more than ever, to get quiet and listen and kind of regroup, recharge our batteries, remember what's important, reconnect with what motivates us and why we do what we do. And I know for me, what I keep coming back to is this sense of community and a sense of self-sufficiency, but in an interdependent model of collaboration and systems that we all can like play our roles in. We all can like contribute in our own unique ways, and we won't be able to figure out what that means for each of us as individuals if we don't take the time to nurture our own issues, whatever those might be, and to nurture our own strengths and interests and like what we feel called to do, whatever that might be for each of us. So I hope this resonates and is encouraging, and my wish for everybody right now is to just feel a sense of connection, to feel seen and heard and cared for. And if you aren't feeling that way, I hope you'll reach out and let me know how I can help, because I genuinely just think that's the most important thing that we can do for each other. So I hope this helps, and I hope that we can all like just love each other. As simple and naive as that might sound, it's really actually at the root of everything that we are striving for right now.